Welcome to TSR's Great Performances on a Budget, celebrating the soundtracks of the small and silver screens without spending a lot of silver dollars. If you saw yesterday's preview show, you'll understand that the majority of this miniseries is about symphonic film score soundtracks. While that's certainly my favorite genre and avenue of soundtracks, it would isolate the rest of you who are looking for something else to listen to. Like my friend Morgan, who absolutely hates anything related to orchestra. I don't get why, but she says it's like listening to nails on a chalkboard. Fine. Be that as it may, we got a little something for everybody in this series. And we start off with a little something for the YA-yunnins. That's the YA yunnins. I can't really say I can't think of any other duo I would start this off with other than Disney Channel's Austin and Ally. Because I'm more partial to Shake It Up than I am to Austin and Ally or Jonas or Hannah Montana or anything else. But I was introduced to this show and their music in a relatively momentous way. I'll explain why as I attempt to take off this price tag. This is the second of 3 soundtracks that the Disney Channel sitcom produced, Turn It Up, and I picked it up for $1.49. I was introduced to this show and its music on my 13th birthday. I ushered in my teen years on December 2nd, 2011 with the Disney Channel original movie Good Luck Charlie, It's Christmas, because I had a real big thing for Teddy Duncan, Bridget Mendler. And immediately following the DCOM was the series preview, as they promoted it, the series premiere of this very sitcom, Austin and Ally, Rockers and Writers, with Laura Marano here as Ally Dawson and Ross Lynch of R5 as Austin Moon. One, a shy introvert with a voice of gold, and the other, well, an extrovert of the highest order for his crowd. He's definitely a rocker, although this is definitely not rock. I'd say the majority of this album here, there you go, is more pop than anything else. You might be able to detect some light influences of rock in here, but they're not really distinguishable elements. Anyway, we got 13 tracks, 9 of them from Ross Lynch, 3 of them from Laura Marano, and lucky number 13, well, occupying that space, are the winners of Radio Disney's Next Big Thing, NBT, twin sisters Chloe and Halle with Unstoppable. For you Grown-ish fans, they also sing the theme song for a freeform spin-off of ABC's Emmy-nominated sitcom, Blackish. This is from Walt Disney Records, and inside, you get lyrics for every track here, in case you want to sing along. And along with the lyrics, you have character pictures inside. And some colorful graphics. So you got Ross, you got Laura, that's Austin and Ally. And in the back you have Austin's best friend Dez, and Ally's best friend Tris. Kayla Morty and Rady Rodriguez. I still remember the characters' names, as well as the actors and actresses. Because I did tune into all 30 minutes of Rockers and Writers, and it was kind of delightful. I lightly watched Austin and Ally from that point on, and I emphasize lightly watched because, well, their style of music is not really my style of music. Again, if you watch the preview show, you'll definitely take notice of that. But yes, I do have a rather fond spot for Austin and Ally somewhere in me. And chances are, if you watch their show, or if you have a different introduction to their show, you might have a fondness for them too. As for this, A Broken Case, well, I'm most certainly not fond of that, but the soundtrack, the CD, did play very nicely. And so for that, I have to award it 4 claps. Cracks on a CD case is one thing, but a case that comes completely off is something entirely different and unacceptable. And going forward, let me make a small addendum to a review which you'll see tomorrow. You see this? A completely different animal, yes, but have a look. Legends of the Fall by James Horner and the London Symphony Orchestra. You see here? cracks all on this case. The deepest one right here. If I really mishandle this, I could cut my hand on this. Now, spoiler alert, I gave this all 5 claps, but you know what? With this big of a crack here, I'm going to make a small addendum to that after the review. And of course, in the description for that video, you'll see that tomorrow. But in the meantime, to wrap this up, as we give you one last look at the track listing here, it's kind of fitting that Austin's last name is Moon, because again, these guys are polar opposites, and yet these attractive opposites attracted each other, resulting in music that anybody of their ages would want to get turned up to in the most wholesome way possible. Thanks for watching and listening, and I'll catch you on the flip side.